Hi everyone, this video shows you how to program the keycards and install the software on the computer. On your desktop, double click on computer, and then when you enter, click on the C drive. Right click your mouse and then create a new folder, and then for the new folder, change the name to Digilock space MF1 as shown on the video. Now go back to my computer and then double click on the CD and then choose the MF1 software. Click on next, and then on the installation folder page click on change, and then there will be a list. From the list click on computer and then open the C drive, scroll down until you see the Digilock MF1 folder you created, and then you choose that one, click on next, and then click on next, and you wait for the installation. Now click finish to close the window. Go to the desktop, and then on the desktop you should see the Digilock icon. You double click on the software, and then the default code is 0 and password is empty. You click OK to enter the software. Now you should have your special card on the encoder, and then you click on card question mark to activate the software. You will see a hotel setting window. Here you can change the level A, B, C passwords. Each level has different functions, and level A has the most authority. You can also add the operator and choose which task you want the operator to do. Click on the bottom left to add a new operator. For password, enter a 4-digit number password and confirm it. For the name, enter the name of the operator. From the bottom, you can choose the tasks you want the operator to do. You can choose either the task from level A or from level B. Just left click on the mouse to choose a specific task. And then click on Save to close the operator setting. Here on the list, you can see the list of the operators that can open the software, and click on Save again to close the window, and click on OK to close the hotel setting window. Now remove the special card from the encoder and keep it in a safe place. Now we talk about how to program the lock. On the screen, click on level B and enter the password you set for level B and click OK to open. From the 9 tasks, choose the room defined. On the room list, click on Add Rooms to add all your room to the list. You can also change the room number by clicking on the room number and then type a 4-digit room number for that room. The layout of your rooms on the list must be the same as the rooms on your hotel. You can click on the Add Floor to add a second floor, and you can add a third floor. And if you have a second building, you can also click on the Add Building, and then you can add the rooms to the building too if you have a room. After you added all the rooms, you click on Save to close the room define window and close exit to close the level B window. Here on top of the screen, you should see all your rooms listed on here. If you do not see your room, you can click on the building and then change the building number from 1 to 2, and then you can click on OK, and then you will be able to see all the rooms listed in number building 2. Remember, the list can only show rooms in one building at a time. After making sure you see all the rooms on the software, go to level B enter the password, and click on room define again. Now we will make room setting cards for the locks. Because each room has a different room number and only guest cards with that number can open the door, we assign the locks with different room numbers. For example, if we want to assign a lock as room number 0102, we put an empty card on the encoder and then click on issue on the same row as the room number, and then the screen will tell you issue OK. For the rest of the 5 rooms, follow the same step. Put a blank card on the encoder and then issue room setting card one at a time. Click on save, and from level B, click on time card. Put an empty card on the encoder and make sure the time on the time card window is the current time. And then click on issue. It's important to finish programming all the locks within 5 minutes after you make the time card. Now, take your reset card, the time card you made, and the different room setting cards you made to the lock. Suppose this lock is for room number 0102. You swipe the reset card first, you'll see one green light and hear one beep, and you swipe the time card you made, and you swipe the room setting card you made for room number 0102. For the rest of the locks, you have to swipe the same reset card, the same time card, the different corresponding room setting card. After swiping the 3 cards, the lock now is programmed. Go to the software, double click on room number 0102, put an empty card on the encoder, and then for the checkout date, you can choose the date you want the card to be valid until. And then you click on issue. The guest card can open room number 0102. To check out room 0102, put the 0102 guest card on the encoder and click on checkout. And then you will see a window. You can click the checkout all to check out all the cards you have. After that, you can just click the checkout, and then it says it's successful to check out. After that, the guest card will be empty again. After that, the room 0102 will become gray from blue, like other empty rooms. To check out without a guest card, put an empty card on the encoder, and then double click room 0102. And then you issue a guest card for room 0102, and then it will say write the card OK. You keep the new guest card on the encoder and click on checkout. From this new window, click on checkout all if possible and click on checkout. Now the cards will be empty again and the room is empty from blue to gray, like other empty rooms on the screen. Making general manager card and guard card. First, put an empty card on the encoder and then go to level A, enter the password. Here you can make guard card and general manager card. Click on the guard card, you can see a new window, or you can click on the GM card. To make a GM card, put the card holder's name on the holder name slot, and then choose the date and time you want the GM card to be valid until. For example, we choose the card to be valid until the end of 2015 at 12 o'clock, and then you click on issue. The screen will tell you write card OK. Do the same to make a guard card. Both cards can open all the locks, but guard card can open locks locked by deadbolt inside the room. Making building, floor, radar, and cleaner cards. The building card holder can open all the locks of specified buildings. The rest of the cards can open all the locks of the specified floors. Put an empty card on the encoder and press level A enter the password to enter. Click on building card, and first enter the card holder's name. Next, put the building number and click on add. You can add up to 6 buildings. To add buildings 1 through 6, enter 1, click on add, and enter 2, click on add, and so on. As for other cards, we can choose the date and time you want the card to be valid until. For example, we can choose September 30th, 12 p.m. of 2015, and then we click on issue. The screen will say write card OK. And then click on cancel to close the building card window and remove the building card from the encoder. Click on level B and click on floor card to make a floor card. The steps will be similar to making a building card. So first, put an empty card on the encoder. On the floor card, you have to type in holder name, building, and floor, and then click on add. So we put Tom, and then building 1, floor 1, we click on add. You can add up to 6 floors of same or different buildings. After that, choose the date and time you want the floor card to be valid until. For the effective time, enter the everyday time period you want the floor card to be working. So entering 0800 to 1700 means the floor card will be working only from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, and the card will expire after the valid date. Click on issue, and then the screen will say write card OK. And then click on cancel to close the floor card window. Making record cards to read open records on the lock. The card can save the last 200 open records of the lock. Put the record card that comes with the software on the encoder and click on level B, enter the password, and click OK to enter level B. Both record pick and room record are on level B. First, click on record pick, and then click on OK, and remove the record pick card from the encoder. Hold the card in front of the lock you want to know the record of, and you will see one green light flashing and hear one beep. Put the record card back on the encoder, then click on record card. You will see a list of opening records. It tells you the date and time and the card number and the type of cards that was used to open the door. You can also specify a date range at the bottom and click on OK to see the record. After reading the record, click on cancel to close the window and click on exit. Making limit card. The limit card can limit access of GM card, guard card, floor card, and building card, but not for gas card, if they are lost. The steps are similar to making other cards. First, put an empty card on the encoder, and then click on level B, enter the password, click on OK, and then click on limit card at the upper right of the window. On the list, you can see all the cards you've made in the past. You can see the card's type and card holder's name as well. To make a limit card for Tom's GM card, double click on remark next to the card, and then click on yes to make a limit card for Tom's GM card. After a second, the screen will say write card OK. Now, take the limit card you made and then hold it in front of all the hotel locks one by one. If you do not see the card you want to limit, check the issue date at the bottom and then specify a date range the card was made and then click on OK. On the new list, find the card you want to limit and then double left click on remark next to that card to issue a new limit card. After making the cards, click on Cancel and then click on Exit. It's important to notice once a limit card is made for a card, you cannot make a second limit card for the same card. Making limit all card to limit access of all gas cards if it's lost. Unlike limit card, limit all card cannot limit GM, guard, floor, or building cards. It can only limit all gas cards. Put an empty card on the encoder and then click on level A, enter the password. Click on limit all card on the left side, and then the screen will tell you write card OK. Click OK to finish issuing, and then use this issued limit all card to hold on any lock to be limited. Then all the gas cards of this lock will be limited. If you need to reissue a new gas card, please issue a new gas card and check out all by this new gas card. Then you can reissue a new gas card. Making reset card. One reset card will be supplied along with the software. The card can also be issued by yourself in case you lose the reset card. Put an empty card on the encoder and then click on level A, enter the password, and then click on OK. Click on reset card in the middle, then enter the 6-digit number on the reset card or special card, and then click on OK. All letters must be capitalized. For example, if the 6-digit number is 12345A, then type in 12345 and then capitalize the A. After clicking on OK, the screen will say write card OK. Click on OK and then click on Exit. Keep this reset card with special card, room setting card, time card, and record card. Making Villa card. For needs that one card can open up to 6 locks. As for other cards, first put an empty card on the encoder, then click on level B and enter the password. From the bottom left, click on Villa card. First, enter the holder's name. Then, type in and add up to 6 rooms. When entering the room numbers, type in the 4-digit room numbers only. Do not type in building and floor numbers. Notice that a Villa card will not identify building numbers, so it can open locks with the same room numbers in different buildings. So to use Villa card, you should not set repeated room number in different buildings. So if you have 2 rooms numbered 0102 at different buildings, then both rooms will be added to the Villa card. You can add up to 6 rooms to the list on the right. At the bottom, you can choose the time you want the Villa card to be valid until. After choosing the valid time, click on Issue, and then click on OK. Then click on Cancel to close the issue window. With this Villa card, the guest can open 6 rooms listed on the list. Programming entrance lock for common areas. An entrance lock can be opened by all valid cards. So all guest cards and hotel staff cards can open this door. First, put the room setting card on the encoder, then click on level B and enter the password. Click on room define on the left. On the list, find the room you want to be the entrance lock. Then, click on normal door next to that room. Click on the arrow and then choose entrance at last. After changing the door type from normal door to entrance, click on Save and then click on Issue. And then click on OK. Remove the room setting card and click on Save. This card will be used when programming the entrance lock later. Put the time card on the encoder and then click on time card. Make sure the current time is 5 minutes ahead, and then click on issue. Click on OK and click on cancel. Now take the reset card, time card, and the room setting card to the entrance lock. Hold the reset card first in front of the lock, and then the time card, and then the room setting card. For each card, you will hear one beep and see one green light. Now the entrance lock will be opened by all valid cards. Read issue card record. This function allows user to see all previously issued cards detail. First, click on level A and then enter the password. On the right, click on issue record. To see record in the date range, check the issue date at the bottom and choose the starting and ending date. Then click on OK to pull the record. After finishing, click on Exit, and then click on Exit. Read login record to find out who at what time logged in to use the software. First, click on level A and then enter the password. From the bottom left, click on login record. The list shows which operator logged in at what time. So for the first one, operator 000 logged in on August 12th at 3:04 p.m. To see record in the date range, check the login date and choose the starting and ending date, and then click on OK. Then click on cancel after finishing, and then click on exit. For using 2 or more computers to create card key at the same time and troubleshooting, please read user manual on CD. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at info@lockchoice.com. Thank you.